there's a prediction that there will be houses where no one lives in. There will be street no one will walk across, and there will be a starvation to the point that a grain of rice that's stuck to a dog tail, you're willing to eat it. And when I found myself picking one grain of rice to eat, I felt that, wow, the prediction was right. That's what I call starving season. The third person that died was my third sister. She was trying to coming home to visit my parents, but then was caught, and then they tie her up. They can do whatever, they could do whatever they want. They tie my sister up to inform the rest that this is what you get if you not listen to the organization. When we tell you that you cannot run away from the place, you just cannot. And the time I met her, she was very swollen because we had nothing to eat, and her face was swollen, her leg was swollen, and shortly after that, she died. That was on Christmas Day. The lowest point was when I went into the hospital. My condition is still better than them because I walked into the hospital, and seeing them that either curl up on the ground or sat motionless, not moving a thing, because we were so darn tired and weak, and we just had a breath to take, and that's it. And fly was all over, and they ducks into your eyes and your lips, and you couldn't even brush a fly. Because you were so weak. When I was starving, I told myself that when I'm free, I will have a small hut, and I will grow potato around my hut, and that's it. I will live forever. I don't have to face starvation again. But then, as you know, you have a background being a medical student, and when you get out there and you see all these refugees that's so malnourished, and I thought, you know what, I can do something. So I stepped back into that field again. So I was sort of sharing the job with the American volunteer in the American Refugee Committee Ward, and believe that I should be able to become a doctor and help those people again. When I first came here, I went to Kaimuki Adult School. I got my GED in Kaimuki High School, and then I moved on to KCC, we call it Cap Olani Community College. where I took some basic science and English. And then later on I transferred to the UH and took all the English requirement. And the best of all is that we have a program, Imiho Ola program. Without this program, I never believed that I ever be a doctor again. And when Gosal graduated from Stanford applying for medical school, I told him, you know, you got to apply to JABSOM, and he got accepted. And that was the wonderful thing in my life to hear that my son got a chance to go to the school that I graduated from. So, and I thank you, Hawaii, for that. This is mainly just my small story. Particularly, I want to sort of motivate people that read my story and understand that just because we are refugees, just because we had the tragedy, that doesn't mean that we cannot propel ourselves beyond that. So I think it's just to motivate them. And the third thing that I wrote the book is just to want to share this story with my children, and I hope they pass on to my grandchildren. And I was one of the lucky ones that got chosen to get to the United States, and I really thank you for that. And in the book, I thank America for taking us as a refugee.